Mark my identity.
Morning, morning. We're starting the show with Mark My Identity. Ray and Louis aboard. Beautiful day that the Lord has made. Just,
Oh, beautiful day, isn't it?
yeah, beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
Mm.
You're the one with the sun. Mr. Social, unashamed, Mr. Muller. Social
There
mischief.
is Social Mischief. O'Neill Mullins. There goes Social Mischief and O'Neill Mullins.
Commandants and spiritual events.
There is
Richard.
Commandant with
Richard.
Richard Robertson. This Commandant.
Run on the card, power from on there. Then I pass
Runner
this
on the
race.
card
And
here,
the
power
moment you
from
see me,
above,
take him on it.
going home. Look at the condition.
See also name E something another way boy tell me about yesterday. E sensational, is it?
Oh, the sensational.
Ease.
Ease. Oh, yes, Ease sensational with Shane Ellis there.
For
That's
Albert.
one there for trainer Al Brown.
Race
Ease
1,
sensational.
328.
Yes, race once it was, I think, the one horse.
Number 1 in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Empress Mix.
Here is
Rich
Empress
Henry.
Links with Rich Henry there.
Duchess
Empress
Sid
Links.
Lynch.
Duchess with Clive Lynch. There is
Mr.
Duchess.
Lee. The
And
Walker.
Mr. Lee with Omar Walker.
Blessed morning,
So
Rasta.
there goes Duchess and Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee to the back, the grey.
Miss, yeah. This undisclosed location. Richie Shakes.
Here is undisclosed location. Where's Richie Shakes? Morning, Richie. Richie Shakes there.
Margarita.
And Margarita with Kenyatta Davis. There is Margarita with Kenyatta. Margarita setting off. Here is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee. Wanna run come round corner the bash. This is Mr. Lee there. Omar Walker. Oh, this E. Orton one. Another one with E. Orton. This is E. Orton and another one. Here is Final Load with Jaim Anderson. This is Final Load with Jaim. Here is another one here.
Here comes Doc.
This is Here Comes Doc. Looking nice is Here Comes Doc. Here Comes Doc. Finish. Shane Ellis. He is sensational, yes. Finishing off with He is sensational. And Clive Lynch. He's on Duchess. There goes Clive Lynch. Fearless Force going down with Rasta. That's Fearless Force going down with Watcha. And this is Kem right here with Philip Parchment. The Hustling Philip Parchment. Bustling Philip Parchment. Yes.
Yo, my general. Yeah, just get him join over there now. That's why them lick him out and him come back.
Here is Commandant. It's Richard Richardson. And Curl with 3 socks grey with Jerome Innes. So there goes Commandant in front of the 3 socks grey there for Curl. Commandant for Trainer Crichton. Rowan Crichton. Here is Mr. Lee coming up. Omar Walker is Mr. Lee. There is Mr. Lee.
Undisclosed location.
On the stage there. And here is undisclosed location. Here is Magnificent Force. This one here is Magnificent Force.
Margarita.
And also Margarita with Kenyatta Davis. This is Margarita with Kenyatta. And here is Pack Play. Tyrese Anderson is on Pack Plays. Pack Plays is nice. Moving nicely is Pack Plays. Here is Nebuchadnezzar with Romain Garden shooting off with Romain for Anthony Baba Nunes. That's Nebuchadnezzar. And here is Empress Links with Rich Henry. This is Empress Links with Rich Henry. There goes Empress Links with Rich Henry. And here is Rasta. What would you say in the pan? Magnificent Force?
Fearless.
Fearless Soul with Rasta.
Force.
Fearless Force with Rasta. Rasta standing tall this morning on that one. The chestnut there. Turning, going home in the Grey Grand there. Is Fearless Mission, a racer on the card.
Yeah, it's our duty to show you.
Yes, our duty to show you the runners that are on the card. I like this little grey horse here.
Matcha J. Williams.
Matcha J. Williams, that one there. Looks like I watch it. Look at him how he's behaving. Yes, the like an import horse there. Recently arrived. Nice looking one. And coming up is Duchess with Clive Lynch. Yes, and behind is Curlwood 3 Socks Bay, White Sox Bay there with Jerome. Not grey, me say 3 Socks grey.
This is a grey, me think a bay, me must want to go muddy.
And here is Commandant on the finish. Nice looking horse there is Commandant. And T-Chung Chestnut with the round hair. And Supernatural. Look at Supernatural Power with Radish Roman. Look at him go. Yes, nice pretty horse there. Look at him.
Beautiful moon.
This is Beautiful Moon right here. This is Beautiful Moon.
Yeah.
Joe saw the horse here with Paul Francis.
Look on the top.
Bay horse with Paul Francis in blue there.
The two green bandages.
2 green bandages there with Paul Francis on the outside. Fearless Force finishing up with the Rasta. Here comes Doc there, also finishing up. This is the serve. And Supernatural.
No, you have a chance now.
Goes Andrine. She's out and she's working. That's Andrine.
Yeah, morning. How that Glenmore Mayo smasher? Oi!
Here is Delroy
Pick
Biari.
up yourself.
Who Delroy Biari the pan?
See Glenmore Mayo, they bringing in that Inspire Force with Mary, sorry, yeah?
Inspire Force with Biari. California Crown with Robert Aladdin. Who?
Glenmore Mayo, G Mayo.
G Mayo
He's
back in the saddle here in Jamaica. G Mayo, he's an unsuccessful man there in the blue going up with E. Burke leading the horse there in blinkers. Hey, Prince Chestnut here. Like I hold it like a new jacket about the place.
Glenmore Mayo, a jacket where you know about.
And here is who the man?
Oh, this is J. Thomas.
J. Thomas horse there with Paul Francis to the front. And there's a nice dark bay with not sure who's training that one. Here is Pack Plays with Tyrese Anderson. Casa Living with E. McLean there on the fence. And here is Prince Roy. This one here is Prince Roy. And here is Quantum Star, race on the card with J Suku. Taji Suku, Quantum Star there. That one looks nice. Quantum Star. Coming up. With one Andrew in the pan on the fence. Survivor on the fence and Uncle Baba with Eric Horton in the middle of the track. Money Mission, what's her name? Yes, this one there is Money Mission with you looking up Money Mission. Who? May you. Okay, May you going down. G May you, unsuccessful man there. Gonna try and catch him when he's coming back up. G May you are always familiar with that name.
Hugh.
Coming up.
M-A-Y.
Ishana Baba asked this.
Perfect Affair.
Here is Perfect Affair. There goes Perfect Affair. And the California Crown with Robert Aldine there is California Crown.
Miller K.
And this one here is Miller K with Abigail Abel. This is Miller K and Abby Abel. Shane Ellis with Genealogy. Shane Ellis aboard Genealogy this morning. There goes Shane Ellis with Genealogy. Going down.
Big up Charlie.
Here is D. Williams Struggle and Neville. Yes, Struggle is aboard Neville.
Race a Real Identity.
And here is the Real Identity with E. Clunis. Race on the card, the Real Identity. And here is Kem on a gallop there. This is Kem on the gallop. I would have get it. Patchy, Philip Parchment is aboard Kem. There goes Philip Parchment and Kem. Genealogy there. Turns with Shane Ellis. This is Genealogy. There is one coming up on the gallop. I Dream Again. Coming up. Taji Suku.
Quantum Star.
Oh, it's not I Dream Again, but it's Quantum Star.
Papidan.
And here is Papidan in the green hat, and Craft the Zelazine is behind. Mikado Car is on Papidan. Uncle Baba, here is Uncle Baba getting into view. That's Uncle Baba there. Getting into view to the back. Alright, we are going around. This is Swaby's Chestnut here. And this is Successful Man with G Mayu. Yes, there is G Mayu. First catch on G Mayu since it returned there. There he goes. He's back. Danwell Dawes. Nice little dark bay here with Omar Walker. This is Cunningham, Chestnut there. Carlton Cunningham, Chestnut there. And here is Miniola. Okay. Earmark Blitz to the fence with Jerome Innes in the gray there. Enos Brown Chestnut in the blue on the inside.
This now California Gold.
This is California Gold with Ochin. Here is California with Ochin. This is Abigail
Miller K.
Finishing up on Miller K. Abigail Abel with Miller K. There is one coming up from the tree furlong there. What you say?
This one is the Real Identity.
The Real Identity with E. Clunis. Yes. Looking nice. Traveling powerful. Real Identity. Look at you.
45 and a 50 with the tree easily.
45 and a 5 from the tree
15
easily.
pace.
15 pace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
315 and 45.
And here is Jordan Barrett here on Miniola. This is Miniola with Jordan Barrett.
Commander Z.
And in the gray there, coming up, this Commander Z, setting off. This is Commander Z right here. There goes Commander Z.
That's a Cunningham,
Carlton Cunningham. Horse there, and we're back. Genealogy with Shane Ellis. Successful man there. May you. And to the fence.
This is Earmark Blitz.
Earmark Bliss is this black one right here. And this one right here. Spencer Chung Chestnut. And here is Rico, the number 10. And then Jay Jackson is on Rico. Josh Edwards is on Robert French Chestnut there. Here is Prince Roy with Calvin Bailey in figure 8 here. On the trot, this is Prince Roy. There goes Prince Roy. And here is Mighty Gully with Romaine Guard. This is Mighty Gully there. And coming up, bouncing nicely. Noble Sublin with Raman Napier. I'm interested. Carlton Malcolm there. And here is Radish Roman. He's on Gervana. There goes Radish Roman on Gervana. Yes, Gervana was awarded. I already finished the room there. And we are going around to California Gold with Ochin. And this is Fault Line with Kerry Gay Robinson. Here is Fault Line with Kerry Gay Robinson. There, Fault Line sets off. And this is Ride All Day with Ian Spence. This is Ride All Day right here with Ian Spence. And we are going down to Mineola on the fence there with Jordan Barrett. This is Mineola on the fence with Jordan Barrett. And there is Mighty Gully, and one is on Seaplane with Chadwick Budai there. Race on the card is Seaplane. Cody Girl in the red there. And to the back here, Carlton Cunningham, young one. And here is Earmark Blitz finishing up, and Sensational Soul on the fence with Kenyatta Davis. To the back there is Brampton Boy with O'Neal Mullins. That's Brampton Boy with O'Neal Mullins. Is that a fact? Looking up and looking nice with C. Riley. This one here is that a fact? Nice looking horses. Is that a fact? Going down there. Is that a fact? That's the dancer Robert French Chestnut in front there with Josh Edwards in red. And finishing up is Rico, Jay Jackson. And this is Oral Aiden, gray there, dark gray, that one. And this one here is Motivate Me Baby with AJ Allen on Motivate Me Baby. And going down is Robert Aladdin. They're on one, but look at Radish Roman. Radish Roman is finishing up with Gervano. There goes Radish Roman with Gervano finishing up. Social Aviator, Robert Aladdin sets off. Commander Z finishing up is Commander Z. So there is Commander Z and Social Aviator. This is false sweep, little gray here.
Chestnut.
Chestnut. And going around, Noble Sovereign with Raman Napier, that's Noble Sovereign. And this is Ride All Day with Ian Spence right here. Yesterday I 20 this morning. And here we go to Military Light. This is Military Light. And Spencer Chung Chestnut there. There is Spencer Chung Chestnut. And this one here is Air on Fire with Joy Ains. Air of Fire with Joy Ains. There is Air of Fire with Joy. Mighty Gully. Mighty Gully is finishing up. There is Mighty Gully on the finish with Romaine Garden. This is Linguist here and Prolific Prince to the fence. So Prolific Prince is in blue, Linguist in black there. Linguist takes the front. Here is Papi Yuso. This one here is Papi Yuso for trainer Anthony Babanunos. That's Papi Yuso there. Big Show Chestnut here. This one here with Big Show Chestnut with J Forbes. That's Big Show Chestnut there.
And then
Oral Aiden. Gray here. And this is Passage Star Bios there. And here is Richard Bird on the Star Chestnut here for Passage Richard Bird.
This is well known.
This,
Is that a fact?
Is that a fact? G Mayu. This is G Mayu here. Let's see going home there. Social Aviator with Robert Aladdin Hardball on the fence. Social Aviator finishing up. And here is the grey Yorkies. This one here is Yorkies. And Motivate Me Baby there. And this one here is Fearless Attack with Everton Miller. Fearless Attack. Here is one coming up on the gallop. Rambly Imported Bay with C. Lynch. Look at Clive Lynch go. Yes, he seems like he was riding a long while. He's very fluent on the horses.
No miss a beat.
No, sir, no miss nothing. And who is this grey right here, Bash?
Soul Warrior.
And this is Soul Warrior, this grey turning around there.
Along with the Yorkies.
And the other grey there is Yorkies. Yorkies setting off. So Pete Parchment there and T Johnson. And coming up is Ride All Day. Yes. Ian Spence. Ride All Day there. Getting back his act together. And there is one coming up all the way down on the fence.
Linguist. Ian Alexander.
That's Linguist, yes. Linguist on the fence. Ian Alexander Chestnut. J Sybil is in the middle of the track there. And this one here is trainer Philip Fiani Bios there. Tyrese Anderson. Another one of Philip Fiani. Youngsters there. Around two. Omar Walker. And Come See Me. This is Omar and Come See Me. And here is Monster Vigorous with Shane Richardson. This is Monster Vigorous. And here is Casually Yours. This one.
Yo.
This one there is Casually Yours.
Hey, who's it?
There is Barnaby there. There goes Barnaby, Ryan Lewis. And oh, the Star Bay there for Passade to the fence. Yes, nice. The one there, the Star Bay. all brown, 2 box stripe bay there with G Samuda. Yes, he's on the trot. Patrina all brown. Which one? Here is Allegiance right here. This one here is Allegiance. Passing the crowd there earlier. So look at it. It's very crowded here this morning. A lot of horses up and down.
Yes, bro.
Plenty, plenty, plenty. Here is Abigail Abel and Fun Can done there. And oh my gosh, is finishing up. D. Williams struggle. Look at oh my gosh, looking good. Always have D. Williams on it. And this is Miss Money Penny. This is Miss Money there with O Scott. Miss Money Penny with O Scott. And here is the Soul Warrior. Yes, with Philip Parchment. This gray here, the Soul Warrior. Looking nice is the Soul Warrior with Philip Parchment. And we are going around to the grey Yorkies. Grey Yorkies. And Dimitri Senior and D. Thompson. Little Bias there. So Yorkies is the grey. There is Yorkies the grey. And this one here, who that?
Lesra.
Oh, Lesra. Lesra Thompson, the dark bay there. Yes, Lesra, little nice horse. And this is Spencer Chung, Good Grey with Shane Ellis. Yes, this is the Spencer Chung, Good Grey, the one that we call Good Grey. One white back foot, this one up there. And coming towards us is Omar Walker. Who is Omar Walker? Come see me finishing up. Omar Walker. Come see me. Here is Air of Fire with Joy Ains. Joy Ains on the finish with Air of Fire. This is Phenomenal One. Looking nice, setting off there. Kawizi Gentles and Phenomenal One there. And this is Chadwick.
This is
Gordon Lewis Dark Bay with Chadwick Budai. Prolific Prince in blinkers. This is Prolific Prince. And on the fence there is Papi Yusa and Fun Can Done with Abigail Abel. There is Abigail in the white there, white hat. And Fun Can Done. Going up, finishing up strongly.
It's I Dream Again.
I Dream Again, setting off with Papi.
Yo,
Spencer Chung, Good Grey here with Shane Ellis. This Spencer Chung, Good Grey. Yes, Starlis, pick up yourself. And on the fence is Lesra Thompson, Little Bay, finishing up with E. Clunis. Yes, look at him go. Trainer Lesra Thompson. Someone was asking who is Lesra Thompson when we say Lesra Thompson horse. Well, he's a trainer. He's a trainer of that horse. One of the new trainer, new batch of trainer. And here is
one from the new one.
Who this is Dimitri Japan again?
D. Thompson.
D. Thompson, Little Bay there with Dimitri Senior. Miss Money Penny finishing up with O. Scott. And we are going around to, oh, it's H2? H2O. Yes, this is H2O with Robert Aladdin. You know, so I'm running style, you know, so him. Watch him. Look at H2O. How is that going like him proud than anybody else? Here is Uncle Sil right here. O Nugent and Unspun with M Semple. And here is one coming up. Great Wayne. J. Anderson and Great Wayne. Moving nice is Great Wayne. There goes Great Wayne. Going around to Phenomenal One on the finish. Big white face. This is Phenomenal One. On the finish is Phenomenal One. And what is your name? King's Crown with Tajay Suko in blinkers there. That's King's Crown to the back. Good strong. Ride all day, going home. So we're gonna be riding all day with Ride All Day and Spence going home.